Alright guys, this is my video on the MLB 2011 free agents. Quick update before the winter meetings begin. As of right now, we've seen Jason Worth sign with the Nationals. Kind of shocking in my opinion. But there is a lot going on this week. We got Adrian Gonzalez traded to the Red Sox, which could completely depend on the Red Sox are trying to get a deal done and talk to the MLB, see if they can get another window open. You can read that in another video I did. So with those two, you also got the Blue Jays trying to trade Sean Markham to the Brewers. Interesting though, the Brewers are going to give up a 20-year-old top hitting prospect for him. He's a Canadian-born guy. Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but really good player. I thought it was interesting the Blue Jays would consider doing this. They have a decent team in the works already, but as of right now, that is a big option for them, is to trade Sean Markham, get a pitching and get a couple prospects, but the top hitting prospect involved. We also got a lot of rumors going around about Zach Greinke. I'm kind of surprised about how hard the Royals are trying to push trading them. They do have a decent team. I don't think they're great, but I think keeping Greinke would definitely help him out since he is signed there for another 3 years. But Greinke being traded, a lot of teams in the mix are the Yankees. Supposedly the Yankees might give up a guy like Phil Hughes or one of their top hitting prospects on the way up. Maybe then they're also talking about who's the other team they're talking about here? We got the Rangers really involved in this. Rangers would like him as a consolation prize to Cliff Lee. But in my opinion, I think that Cliff Lee is another big thing that I'm going to get to in a second. You also got to watch out because Greinke has a really big no-trade clause. The Blue Jays were actually calling to try and get in touch with him to see if he'd... And supposedly Greinke did say he'd waive his no-trade clause to go pitch for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays would get rid of Sean Markham, bring in prospects, and probably ship those prospects over to the Royals for Zach Greinke, which is an upgrade over Sean Markham, so good trade for them. The Braves are also involved trying to pick him up. They already have a very solid rotation, but Tim Hudson, Derek Lowe, and those guys are getting very, very old, so watch them to maybe make a move to try and bring up try to bring Greinke in, trade a couple young guys and everything like that, which would give them a solid rotation, especially when Lowe and Hudson go. They'll still have guys like Tommy Hanson and Zach Greinke, among other top pitching prospects, since they have a lot of them. Now on to Cliff Lee. There's a lot of teams involved. Supposedly, this is what I'm hearing, that there are around 5 or 6 teams that are bidding for his services. It's between the Yankees and Rangers. The Rangers want to offer almost the same as the Yankees, but obviously they're not going to be able to pull off that much money. The question is, will the Yankees raise up the price that high? As we've seen this offseason, the Yankees drew a line in the sand for both Mariano Rivera and Derek Jeter. They offered them large contracts, yes, but not large and not as big as you would expect the Yankees to do with George Steinbrenner at the helm. You are seeing a difference now. With the kids taking over, the Yankees are not going to spend as much money. Times are changing. Things are changing. Look for the Yankees to not put out that much of an outrageous bid on Lee. Signing Lee would be great, but that would mean they would have invested a lot of money in CC Sabathia, Cliff Lee, and AJ Burnett. You saw AJ Burnett as a bust. Another big thing with Lee, which I found very interesting, he is a very good playoff pitcher. He has very good numbers. Do you want to know a team he doesn't do very well against? The Boston Red Sox. He has never, him and CC Sabathia were actually beat up pretty bad in the 2007 playoffs when the Red Sox won the World Series. They were up on the Red Sox 3-1. The Red Sox came back and beat both CC and Cliff Lee. So definitely keep an eye on them. It's going to be very, very interesting to see where they go and everything like that. But Cliff Lee, between the Rangers and Yankees, it's definitely going to be a tough one for him to decide. I hope he signs with the Rangers. That way, baseball stays interesting. I think him signing with the the Yankees would change a lot of things, and you probably wouldn't even see many teams. You wouldn't see the Rangers getting back to the playoffs unless they got a guy like Greinke. But anyway, one of the little things, Konerko signed back with the White Sox. Supposedly, deal's about to get done. That means the White Sox are going to have real big power numbers with Konerko, Dunn, and Quinn. That's ridiculous power numbers they're about to have. They have a very interesting team. If they can stay healthy, I think they could definitely win the Central from the 20s. You also got a couple of things going on. Dodgers want to sign Matt Diaz. Diaz is a very, very good hitter off lefties, so that'll be really good. And my last topic I want to hit up is the Justin Upton deal. Supposedly right now, many teams have contacted him. The only team that's hung around is the Boston Red Sox. Now, from my understanding, the deal would include, for Justin Upton, Daniel Bard or Jacoby Ellsbury. One of the two. The Red Sox will not give up both in the deal. So, Jacoby or Bard. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Bard. So Bard, Ryan Kalish for right field, and Jose Iglesias, top shortstop, top defensive shortstop, real good guy. And finally, last two other prospects that could be involved. Jed Lowry. Last year he showed that he does have the power everybody thought he had. He is actually capable of hitting 20 to 30 home runs a season. And finally, Felix Dobrun, pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, lefty. Not a lot of heat, but has very, very good pinpoint accuracy. Low ball pitcher. So that's another thing that's going to be interesting to see. Alright guys, the video before the winter meetings. I would like to post one next week if I get some free time. Unless there's another deal that goes down in the next couple days. Wednesday is going to be the NFL predictions for this week. And following that will be the end of the winter meetings. I'll post, and if anything significant happens. Alright guys, later.